the situation remains tense on ground.
Yes, Nibir, continue to stay on with me. Let's take some more developments. In fact, now coming in, latest visuals from the Manipur clashes. This video was reportedly shot during the clashes yesterday and shows firing after mobs tried to storm a CRPF camp. All tankers were set ablaze after attacks that killed 2 children in Moirang. Take a look at these visuals. Let's also go across to Nibir to help us explain these visuals better. Nibir, what we're looking at our screens is mob storming through the CRPF camps. Are there any casualties reported in the CRPF as well, or injuries?
So far, fortunately, there has not been any injuries which have been fatalities which have been reported from the security forces. But however, the situation remains tense. There is heavy deployment, and we all know that ever since the violent clashes broke out in Manipur, a lot of the security personnel have, been injured in this conflict. And this is the main situation here: is that what is the future of Manipur, and all out protection have been taken by the security forces as far as protecting the public is concerned. But the bigger issue here is that it's been more than 3 years. These instances still keep on happening, and people are asking about the course of action from now.
All right, Nibir, now in the latest coming in from Manipur, internet services also continue to be suspended in 5 districts. Imphal West, Imphal East, Thoubal, Kakching and Bishnupur. Remember viewers, this is coming after 2 children were killed. Of course, their mother was injured in the bomb explosion in Bishnupur. Incident has set off fresh protests and violence in the rest of state. Nibir, how are investigations proceeding so far, and how is it that the kooky militants have been activated once again?
Well, absolutely. The internet has been shut down due to the prevailing law and order situations, and we have also seen a lot of militants activity in the Manipur right now. And these miscreants have been, creating a lot of issues. But the security challenge is there, and the security has been intensified in the state, trying to, trying to stop any such incidents from happening. But the bigger challenge here is that the course of actions which will need to be taken up as far as improving the situation in Manipur is concerned.
Because in fact, let's also take now the latest visuals that are coming in from Manipur that are showing fire engulfing the oil tankers that were set ablaze by angry locals who were protesting the recent rocket attack that killed 2 children in Bishnupur. Protesters deliberately set the tankers and a truck ablaze, also burning tires in front of the Moirang police station and vandalizing a police outpost. All right, Nibir, do take us through the current situation on the ground, whether the police are expecting or anticipating more such attacks.
Well, the issue here is that the current ground situation remains very tense. There is a curfew happening, and also the internet is shut down. A lot of people are trying to stay indoors, but they have also have to come out to gather their basic essentials. See, the bigger issue here is this is not an isolated incident. This is part of a larger issue at Manipur, wherein 2 communities are in conflict with each other since the last 3 years. And if the security has been heavily deployed, and the security has only, stopped the incidents from escalating further, but the bigger issue remains on ground, that if there is still tension simmering in, especially in the border areas, and a bit of negligence and these kind of incidents can happen. Our security forces are there; they are trying to protect as much as they can, but then the bigger issue is that of a social issue, a political issue, and also a cultural issue, which needs to be discussed and talked about, and can also then lead to a peaceful solution in the state.
Yes, Nibir. In fact, let's give our viewers some more updates. The situation remains tense, but calm is there across 5 valley districts in Manipur.